Welcome back to the unwritten life, the life of Claire. This is an exciting journey. We've seen Claire embrace hope, connection, and inner strength. So let's continue weaving the tapestry of her New York life, introducing the remaining major arcanas through her experiences and the people she meets. So we're going to pick it up in chapter 14, The Rule Breaker's Rulebook. Well, Claire is buzzing. The mural was almost done, a riot of colors splashing across the city wall, and every brushstroke felt like a victory dance. Her relationship with Leo, well, it was a quiet fire, warming her from the inside out, making her feel seen, truly seen, for the first time in forever. Life was good, really good. She felt like she was finally just flying. But even when you're soaring, sometimes you hit a little bump. Well, Claire found herself staring at her finished art piece, feeling this tiny itch. It was beautiful, yes, but was it more? She had this powerful urge to create something truly solid, something that would last, but she wasn't sure how to get there. It was like she had all the tools, but suddenly realized that she hadn't quite read the instruction manuals for really big projects. Well, one blustery afternoon, Claire was rummaging through a flea market in a dark, dusty corner of the city. She was looking for unusual reclaimed materials. Well, hidden behind a stack of antique maps, she spotted a small, hand-bound book. Its cover looked ancient, but its title, in bold, starking lettering, read, The Master Builder's Secrets, Foundations of Form and Spirit. Well, curious, she opened it. Inside, beautifully detailed sketches of everything from ancient cathedrals to complex mechanical designs filled the pages alongside dense, insightful text. Well, as she flipped through, she noticed a bookmark. It was a flyer for a rare public lecture series hosted by a reclusive, legendary figure named Dr. Thorne. The flyer described him as someone who could unlock the hidden patterns of creation, a master who understood the secret language of how great things were truly built, whether it was a building, piece of art, or even a life. He wasn't some stuffy professor. He was hinted at as a bit of a maverick, but one who knew the deep rules. This wasn't just wisdom, it felt like a key. This was her hierophant. Well, the lecture hall was packed, buzzing with a strange mix of artists, engineers, even spiritual seekers. Dr. Thorne stepped onto the stage, not with a booming voice, but with a quiet intensity that commanded instant attention. He had piercing eyes that seemed to see right through you, and a grizzled bare beard that made him look like an ancient sage. He talked about the bones of creation, how every masterpiece, every lasting idea had a hidden structure, a set of underlying principles that gave it power. You can splash paint on a canvas and call it art, Dr. Thorne said. But if you understand the economy of color, the history of line, the very architecture of light. Then you just don't paint, you build worlds. He challenged them, his gazing eyes sweeping the room. Are you just winging it? Or are you ready to learn the secrets of the masters, to understand the fundamental principles that allow true freedom, true innovation? Well, Claire felt a jolt. He was speaking directly to that little itch she had, the feeling that she needed something more than just inspiration. It felt exciting, like he was offering a secret map to unlock even greater creative power. But later, Claire found Leo still tinkering in his workshop, jazz music low in the background. She excitedly told him about Dr. Thorne. Well, Leo, her magician, her lovers, listened intently, his fingers absently stroking a smooth piece of wood. Sounds like he's talking about the framework, Leo said. You can have the best idea in the world, but if you don't know how materials behave, how forces work, if you don't respect the rules of the game, your masterpiece crumbles, or it never even gets built. He looked at her, a knowing glint in his eye. Sounds like he's offering you the Master Builder's Rulebook, the kind that lets you break rules later, but on purpose. Well, that clicked. Leo, who built incredible things with his hands, understood this deeply. Dr. Thorne wasn't trying to box her in. He was trying to give her the ultimate toolkit. Claire felt a rush of anticipation. She was ready to dive into the deep end of creative knowledge, to understand the rules so well that she could bend them, twist them, and truly create something revolutionary. Her Hierophant wasn't just a teacher, he was the guide to a powerful new dimension of her own artistic self. So this is our Hierophant. Beautiful. I thank you, and I will see you in the next chapter. Bye bye.